Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. Torts class. Friends, we are discussing the Consumer Protection Act. In this case, we have to know who can file a complaint. Normally, the person affected or the aggrieved person, definitely, he is called the consumer, he can file the case, there is no problem. Second, any recognized association, yes, any recognized association, they can, that is Consumer Protection Council, Consumer Authority, so many organizations are there, even in Ongole also, Markapur is another association, they can file. And one of the consumers representing the others, yes, they can file. Either the center or the state also can file cases on behalf of the victims. Then it can be filed electronically also. Now here please remember, very classic case we are going to discuss, very important case. టార్ట్ లాలో, కన్జ్యూమర్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ యాక్ట్లో, అలాగే రేపొద్దున రాబోయే కాలంలో ఇంటర్ప్రిటేషన్లో కూడా బాగా పనికొస్తుంది. when two laws are there on the same subject, which law has to be followed అనేటువంటి దాని మీద అక్కడ కూడా మీకు వస్తుంది. సో ప్రజెంట్ కన్జ్యూమర్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ యాక్ట్ కాబట్టి దీనిలో డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. సో హియర్ నేషనల్ సీడ్స్ కంపెనీ వర్సెస్ M.Madhusudhan Reddy and another 2012 case. National Seeds Company, you know, it's a reputed company. It's a company belonging to the government of India. They prepare the so-called seed for production purpose. So Nujweed seeds, very MNSL. So Nujweed is very famous. Indira seeds, Kavali, XML, Vantir, Venkapaladi company. So they are a very popular company. If you go to Guntur, hundreds of companies of seed production will be there. Here, Madhusudhan Reddy, belonging to Kurnool district, is from Nanjal. Madhusudhan Reddy and so many others, they purchased the so-called cotton, this is sunflower oil seeds. Sunflower oil seeds they have purchased from, the variety is KBH1, I think, KBSH1. They purchased this variety from National Seeds Company, right? So they have gone for cultivation, agriculture. Ultimately, the germination was very less. It's only 60%. So here, in this particular case, Madhusudhan Reddy, he purchased 46 kgs of sunflower seeds at Kurnool for his personal agricultural purpose, personal use, right? And he was shocked to see the germination only 60%. Therefore, he filed a case before the DCDRC, District Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. But National Seeds Company, they clearly stated that the defense is that they are governed by the Seeds Act and also Seeds Rule. Seeds Act 1966 and Seeds Rules 1968. So if at all any defect is there, if at all any deficiency of service is there, so here only defect. Yes, you have to file a complaint before the Seeds Commissioner, not in the Consumer Forum. Here you have to understand 2 points. ఒకటి, whether this case comes under Consumer Protection Act or not, whether this case comes under Seeds Act or not. Both are correct. ఎందుకంటే సీడ్స్ యాక్ట్ ప్రకారము ఇఫ్ ఎట్ ఆల్ ఎనీ డిఫెక్ట్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్ ఈస్ దేర్, సో ద నేషనల్ సీడ్స్ కంపెనీ సీడ్స్ ఆఫ్ ది కమిషనర్ హీ విల్ టేక్ ది డెసిషన్. బట్ హియర్ he is a consumer, he has purchased the so-called grain or the so-called seeds for his personal use. Definitely Consumer Protection Act section 2 is also satisfied. Then under which section of law this case has to go? National Seeds Company says Seeds Act, but this man says Consumer Protection Act. Actually, the Supreme Court said, yes, it comes under Consumer Protection Act. No doubt that specific act is there, but we tend to say that the purchaser is a consumer and there is a there is a defect in the product, in the seed grains, and it was tested in the laboratory. So therefore, you have to pay compensation. 25,000 of compensation was awarded. And these National Seeds Company people, they came all the way to the places of the agriculturists and they have paid the compensation. But what I came to know is only 25% of the money has been paid. I don't know the correct figures, but anyway, the compensation was paid to them. Very good case, National Seeds Company. Two aspects, whether it comes under Consumer Protection Act or not. If so, which type of interpretation has to be taken? This is what is called golden rule of interpretation. When we come to the interpretation class, I will tell you. Okay, for the present, I am staying back. Thank you very much.